Book of Heaven, Volume 12, November 3rd, 1919. Participation in the pains of the state of victim of Jesus. I was worried about my poor state. The pain of his privation petrifies me, though I remain calm and all abandoned in my sweet Jesus. Heaven seems closed to me. As for the earth, I have not even known it for a long time, and if I don't know it, how can I hope for help? So I have not even the sweet hope of hoping for help from people of this poor world. If I did not have the sweet hope in my Jesus, in my life, in my all, my only and sole support, I don't know what I would do. Then my always lovable Jesus, seeing that I could not take any more, came and placing his holy hand on my forehead to give me strength, told me,
"Poor daughter, daughter of my heart and of my pains, courage, do not lose heart. Nothing is over for you. On the contrary, when it seems it is over, then it begins. Of all that you think, nothing is true. On the contrary, your present state is nothing other than one point of the state of victim of my humanity. Oh, how many times my humanity found itself in these painful constraints. It was identified with my divinity. Even more, it was one with it. Yet my divinity, which held all the power over it and demanded from it expiation for the whole human family, made me feel the denial, the oblivion, the rigors, the detachment which all the human nature deserved. These pains were the most bitter for me, and the more identified I was with the divinity, the more painful it was for me to feel the detachment while being united, to be loved and to feel forgotten, honored and to experience denial, holy and to see myself covered with all sins. What contrast, what pains! So much so that in order to suffer this, there was a miracle of my omnipotence. Now my justice wants the renewal of these pains of my humanity. And who could ever feel them, if not one whom I had identified with me, honored so much, to the point of calling her to live in the height of my volition, in which, from the center of it, she takes all parts of all generations, unites them together, and repairs me, loves me, substitutes for all creatures. And while she does this, she feels the oblivion, the denial, the detachment of the one who forms her very life. These are pains which only your Jesus can calculate, but in certain circumstances they are necessary to me, so much so that I am forced to hide you more within me so as not to let you feel all the bitterness of the pain. And while I hide you, I repeat what my humanity did and suffered. Therefore calm yourself. This state will end, to make you pass on to other steps of my humanity. When you feel that you can take no more, abandon yourself more in me, and you will feel your Jesus praying, suffering, repairing. And you follow me. I will be the actor and you the spectator. And when you are cheered, you will take the part of actor, and I will be the spectator, so we will alternate with each other.
Thank you for being a part of our community here at Divine Will app. If you enjoy listening to Jesus's lessons on how to live in the divine will, please give this video a thumbs up. Your likes help us reach more souls yearning to live in the kingdom of the divine will. We'd love to hear your thoughts and reflections, so drop a comment below. Your insights not only enrich our community, but also inspire others on their spiritual journey. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By joining us, you're helping to spread the news of the kingdom of the divine will, so that together we can bring his kingdom to reign on earth as it is in heaven. In the divine will, always.